the hill to a large tennis court-sized pile of gravel, and there were 3 ambulances parked at the back. The ambulances each had medics standing next to them, and they had like resuscitation gear and cannula drips to rehydrate people. I thought it was a joke. I thought there's no way those things are going to be used. But within 15 minutes of this session, people were going to that ambulance in dire condition. And what happened was, our objective was pretty simple. All we had to do was pick that rope up after doing a push-up and move it forward 10 centimetres. And we had to get to a cone that was about 50 metres away. Push up, move it 10 centimetres. Push up, move it 10 centimetres. It was hot, dusty, it was hard going. Our hands were in the gravel. And what happened was, we get within kind of 2 metres of that cone after an hour of doing that, and they would say, stop, you haven't followed instructions, go back to the start. We'd go all the way back to the start and we'd start again, and we'd do it for another hour, and we'd go back and we'd do it for another hour. And that continued, and what they were testing was not whether we were physically capable of doing it, because that wasn't what mattered. What they wanted to know was, how do you respond to failure? Because that happened so often on that course, and it happened so often looking for things that you're trying to pursue. And a lot of the people that were on that course were kind of golden children. They'd been through the military and they'd never failed before in their life. And funnily enough, they were the ones that started to mentally self-defeat as we continually failed. So every day being exposed to failure again and again and again, and being able to keep going sounds quite simple, but it's often the defining feature of being able to pass something like this, and it's often true in life too. After that was over, there was an endurance phase, and by now I was injured. I had injuries in both my legs, and we were required to walk 120 kilometres across thick sand, limping the whole way, not knowing how far we had to go. And it was hot, tough conditions. I lost 1 kilogram of body weight a day while this was happening. So bit by bit, you're starting to get broken down. And the only thing that kept me going on that particular path was the very thing that my mother had said to me. Take some of these hits now and get to the end if you believe in your purpose.